In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 10, Paul says the Israelites grumbled in the wilderness and were destroyed by the destroyer. For years, many of us have been told God destroyed them. But is that really true? Paul is pointing to the events in the Numbers 14, Numbers 16, Numbers 21. He calls the agent of death the destroyer. In Greek, it is called Olothrates, meaning one who lays waste. But notice, Paul does not say God destroyed them. He says the destroyer. So who is this destroyer then? The scripture never calls God the destroyer, but Jesus clearly describes Satan this way. If we read Gospel of John chapter 10 verse 10, the thief comes to steal, kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it abundantly. If Jesus came to give life, then the one who takes life, who destroys, who kills, cannot be the same as Jesus, cannot be the Father. Destroyer means one who lays waste, a ruiner. This aligned with Satan, not with God. But why does the Old Testament says God struck them? Israelites rebelled and opened door for judgment. When they rejected God's protection, God's covering, the destroyer, Satan, had a legal ground to attack. It does not mean that God did it, because Jesus reveals the true heart of God. Jesus is the perfect image of invisible God. We get this to read in Colossians chapter 1 verse 15. It is written that Jesus is the perfect image of invisible God. In Hebrews chapter 1 verse 1 to 3, it is written, Jesus is the exact imprint of God's nature. Jesus is God revealed in flesh. As he said in the Gospel of John chapter 14, if you have seen me, you have seen the Father. He spoke only what the Father said and did only Father's will. Jesus is the will of God in action, the perfect and final revelation of who God truly is. If you have seen Jesus, you have seen the Father. Gospel of John chapter 14 verse 9. So if you want to know whether God is a destroyer, just look at Jesus. Did Jesus ever destroy people for their sin? No. Did he ever make anyone sick? No. Did he ever call down plagues? No.